As a bodybuilder, this is something I never ever wish on anybody. I never wish this on any professional bodybuilder. Like, it sucked that this man just, train in diet 16, 17, 18, 20 weeks for this show, and die minutes, you know, it can compete. This is exactly what happened to Nick Walker 2022 when he tore his hamstring. And now Goodvito is out of the show. He's out of Pittsburgh because, had a minor tear in his lat and he can compete. Just imagine, look at his lights right there. See the bruises? He can't compete. Just imagine dieting for 20 weeks for a show and 2 days to the show you're out. I'm so glad that, he did I know Classic South American. He already won that show, qualified for Olympia. So he can just take his time to heal. Let's keep him in our prayers and he heal really fast. Just hope he's not a bad injury. I don't have a full knowledge of what happened yet, but we know that right now he's out of Pittsburgh because of the injury, in which we can see on his lats and the bruises. We don't know how deep it is. We don't know if he has a muscle detachment or something. We pray that that's not what it is. And once I have a full information of what it is, I will definitely let you guys know. But for now, we know that he's out of Pittsburgh. We don't know the severity of the injury. And I'm praying that, he get better soon and he can, if he heals, maybe it's just stuff that will heal in a couple of 2 to 4 weeks. And him, perhaps he can jump in New York Pro and probably pick that win. I know most of the guys that is doing Pittsburgh and still gonna do that might still want to do New York, but who knows? It's one step at a time. I think each and every one of them is focusing on Pittsburgh right now. That's where the money is at. That is where the focus is at. But I really feel sorry for this guy. I really feel sorry for him that he couldn't compete after all the diet, all the travel, all the training, everything. It happens. And that's why when I'm in prep like this, especially when you're getting close to the show, you want to make sure you're paying attention to what you're doing, not your surroundings. You want to make sure, you don't go too crazy on the weight. I don't really know what happened yet. I don't have the full knowledge of what happened, if it was lifting crazy or heavy or whatever. But trust me, when you're on a low body fats like that, you can easily pull anything. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to pull a heavy weight, but to me, you have to pay attention to what you're doing at all times, because the muscle is really, the muscle is really not full of fats. It's all muscle at that point, so you can pull anything. You can see the bruises the way he looked. Like, I hope he's not pretty bad. And it's so sad not to see him on stage. It's so sad. But I hope, he get better soon. This is the man of the hour. You see, look at this condition. I wanted to see this dude stand next to Nick or stand next to Derek. Look, the guy was in great condition. Look at that side sweep. Lord, man, this show it would have been crazy, but it's still gonna be crazy though. He was my dark house going to this show. He was my dark house. He was a guy that I have, anything can happen. If Nick sleep or Derek sleep, he's a guy that can easily take it home. That's why I put him so high in third place. I never see Cruiser beating this guy now. Or William beat him. William is a veteran. William is not William of old. So that's why I said he would have been the guy that would have surprised everybody. And if he had won, I wouldn't be surprised. Look at this man. This man is really good. The way Derek is hitting his shot, the way he pulls, Chris Comey really did a great job with him, because if you watch Arnold Classic, the way he pulls it completely different. And I heard that Chris was draining him, how to pulse, for quite some time before that show. I think they said 3 weeks or 4 weeks before the show. I think Chris was going back and forth from California to Florida, I think, just helping him to get that muscle fibers really conditioned to the poses. which fit his physique. You know, sometimes we made a lot of mistakes of posing that does not fit our physique. We try to mimic someone else. And I think the best thing is to have a posing coach or practice a lot, videotape your poses at your convenient time, watch it, screenshot the poses that is good for you. Then with that you can create a routine. You know, I just give you a tip right there. Always videotape your routine when you're posing, right? When you're done at your convenient time, watch it, and every poses that you like, that look good on you, screenshot it, then create a routine out of that, because now you are lighting poses that align your body the best. You know, when you're on stage, you wanna highlight, you know, your strong points, not your weaknesses. You try as much as possible to skip around your weaknesses and highlight your strong points so the judges can see it. So you can also learn, if you learn how to pose properly, you can hide your physique. But Derek is doing a great job. Oh my goodness. Look at this guy's arm. For me, like, Cruzo arm is stupidly ridiculous. He has one of the craziest arm in IFBB right now. His arm is crazy. No, so now that I think this give Cruzo opportunities to move up. Now that Goodvito is out, now he's gonna move up. So now that Goodvito is out, I want you guys to give me your top 6 or top 5 in Pittsburgh. Right, because now we got to do a lot over again. For me now is Nick, Derek, Martin Fitzwater, Monarch, Cruzo. That's my top 5. So guys, I want to know your top 5 in the comment section below. And you know, I think I asked you guys the other day, who do you guys think have the best arm? Some people said Cruzo. And I can understand why some of you say that, because yes, this guy's arm is stupidly ridiculous. Like, his arm is bigger than bigger than some people's head. That's a plus though. So, you know, some people just genetically have that muscle insertion that is crazy. But just because you have muscle insertion that's crazy, that doesn't mean you are not going to work extremely hard for it. So he's working extremely hard for it. And in order to look like that, you have to do all the work. You know, muscle do not just pop up in your body. You can go to the store and pick a muscle from the shelf. Just think about it for a second.
I want to send my best wishes to Goodvito. I really don't know what to say. You know, I've been here, and it sucks. And it's probably one of the worst feelings in the world.